Good morning, my good eggs. Have I got some exciting news for you? This announcement is for you D&D fans out there. If you are not into Dungeons & Dragons, this is for you too, because I'm gonna get you into it. A lot of you know, especially if you've been hanging out my live streams, I've mentioned a couple of times my friends make a podcast called Dungeons Down Under. So this is a D&D podcast. Holy moly, if you would like a laugh, you know, once a week to listen to a great little podcast that they are putting out. They are some of the funniest humans that I know, and they're absolutely slaying it in the podcast department. Their podcast has me literally in tears every time. And I'm not just saying that because because they're my friends. Like, if they're my friends and they weren't funny, I would have to like awkwardly plug their thing being like, oh yeah, like, yeah, it's good. No, they genuinely make me like wet my pants laughing every single episode. And the exciting news is I'm going to be a guest character on their podcast for the next couple of episodes. So I think there's one more episode coming out before I'm in the story, but I'm going to be in their like story campaign for the next couple of episodes as well, which is going to be really exciting. So the Dungeons Down Under podcast can be found on iTunes. I'm pretty sure they're getting it up on Spotify, SoundCloud, pretty much anywhere that you can listen to podcasts, it is there. And basically they're kind of going through the plot at the moment. If you guys have listened to stuff like Critical Role or Adventure Zone, it's kind of in that vein, that really story-driven, collaborative, like story building kind of podcast. So really fun, really engaging. Their music and audio production has been outstanding, especially for a podcast that's only started last year. The production value on it has been really, really good. Doing a lot of their own, or doing all of their own music, incredible, like really incredible stuff. And really impressive as well, especially for a first try to podcast. So I'll leave a link to them in the description below as well, but I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a rundown into what the story kind of is. So pretty much, it's set in a fantasy world, Australia. So if you're used to D&D, you know, magic's still there, all of the tropes of, you know, general characters like druids and elves and things like that are still there, but there are new races and new cultures and things like that as well. So there are wombos, like wombat people, and kangans, the kangaroo folk. Really interesting, cool twist on D&D, bringing in like that Australiana kind of feel to it. And the boys all play as 3 police officers in the Bushwell Police Force, and their current mission is to crack down on a really nasty drug that's been getting around town, and kind of crack down on this massive drug syndicate. So if you're into crime, really funny as well. If you're into D&D, it's a really good spin on the traditional D&D stuff. It's not just, you know, the standard like go and fight a dragon. I know that not every D&D campaign is about fighting a dragon. You and I both know that. But it's not the standard fantasy that we've come to expect. It's very fun, it's very lighthearted, and it will genuinely have you laughing. If you guys aren't sold by the 3rd episode, come and like fight me, because I guarantee you by the 3rd episode you'll be hooked and you'll be binging all the way up to episode 15, and you'll be like, oh my god, Zoe, like I need more episodes, like where are they? Like, I challenge you, if you're not hooked by episode 3, come here in the comments and let's have a word battle. But yes, if you love D&D, please check out these guys and support our little collab that's going on. I'm really excited to be on the podcast. I'm really excited to see how my character goes. I'm playing a whole new kind of character. I'm not going to spoil who and what I'm playing, but if you listen up to the current episode, you'll get some pretty good little hints of what I might be getting involved with. So hit the boys up, get them on iTunes, add them to your weekly listen. There's plenty, there's a pretty good back catalogue to catch up on. So I'll also be awarding, I don't know what I'll be awarding, but I'm gonna do something special. If you can guess in the comments section, if you have a bit of listen to the podcast, if you can guess what race of character I'm gonna be playing and what like class I'm gonna be playing, I might have something very special for you in terms of like a giveaway or something. I feel like that might be a good little bit of incentive. If you can guess like, oh, Zoe's gonna play a human wizard or a kangaroo bard. If you guess it correctly, and if you don't know me, you don't know which character I'm already playing, I'll figure out something special for you. We'll, maybe a good egg pin if you don't have one already. So hit up that comment section. Actually, yeah, no, straight up, I'm putting it on the table. Giveaway. If you can guess what class I'm playing, what race I'm playing before the end of this week. I'm gonna put a time limit on it, like before Sunday, before the next episode's out. If you can guess what race and what class I'm gonna be playing in Dungeons Down Under, you get a good egg pin. You have to guess it correctly. And I mean, because there are new like races in this podcast, I'm gonna give it like a bit of a free pass. Like if you, like say if you think that I'm gonna be playing an echidna, and you don't know the name for the echidnans or whatever, if you say echidna, that's close enough by me. I'm not playing an echidna, so there's one eliminated. But if you can guess what race and what class perfectly, good egg pin straight to your door. So yeah, links for all the good stuff is in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys can get as excited about this podcast as I am, because it is genuinely so fun to listen to, and I'm so excited to be a part of it as well. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.